breaking travel news with an aviation focus. Paul Griffiths, you've got a big smile on your face, which is absolutely incredible when you consider what you've been through over the last few years, and also in more recent time with runway closures. So how are things at Dubai airports?
Well, I always believe Newton's third law, and that is for every pandemic there's an equal and opposite recovery, but we just haven't been able to predict quite when that has been forthcoming. But now, very pleased to say, we're bouncing back with a real vengeance, and throughout the pandemic we've retained our crown as the largest airport in the world, and hopefully the best as well. So I think there are reasons finally now to be cheerful about the future again.
Good to hear that, and traffic has grown enormously over the last few months, hasn't it? Very busy Eid holiday period and summer coming along. So
that's right, yes, the numbers have been very good, exceeding forecasts. The original forecast for this year is 57 million, which is well short of our sort of 89, which is the normal number in a typical year, 2019, 2018. Yeah. However, I'm hoping that those are conservative predictions, and the indications we've got thus far suggest that they are.
When do you think you might reach those pre-pandemic numbers?
Well, hopefully by the end of next year, end of 24, perhaps during the first quarter of 25, we'll be back to pre-pandemic numbers. But the growth trends, as I mentioned, are extremely strong, and we may actually hit those numbers again rather sooner.
Yeah. Well, it's been a very buoyant, vibrant Arabian travel market. End of day two, everyone's gone home, I think, and we're the last ones. You've just finished a panel on sustainability. So what are the key efforts and activities by Dubai Airport to become more and more sustainable?
Well, first of all, we've got to get the low-hanging fruit first, and we've done a huge program to replace so many thousands of light bulbs across the environment at DXB. We've also put solar panels on almost every rooftop we can find. We've reduced the use of single-use plastics. We're really trying to find every incremental way of making the airport more sustainable and provide the assurance actually that our travellers are needing now, that the environment is safe for them to travel. And I think this is going to be something that we solve incrementally over time rather than waiting for a big leap in technology.
For you, in some ways, it's a big battle and a big challenge, but it's a lot easier for you on the ground compared to those up in the air.
Very difficult because, of course, the majority of emissions from air travel are emitted by aircraft, and long-haul aircraft in particular. But I think sustainable aviation fuel is something that airports and airlines can work together to provide, because we have enough feedstock in the world to produce enough sustainable aviation fuel to power the entire world's fleet of aircraft. We've just got to get it, we've got to manufacture it, we've got to distribute it, and that's, I think, where the whole industry has to work together with governments, fuel suppliers and new entrants in that industry to make the whole supply chain viable.
A lot to talk about, and perhaps on another occasion we can sit down in a comfortable environment and discuss it further. But for the time being, Paul, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.